my duty to write a speech for tonight for our toast. And I'll have you know, I'm a very talented writer. A lot of professors have told me so. Little did they know, usually the night before an essay was due, I would be crying in my sister's room, and tears are very effective. She would always be generous and edit it for me, aka basically rewrite it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if this speech bombs, it's Taylor's fault because she wouldn't edit it for me. She was like, I want it to be for the first time, and it has to be in the moment, and Ashley, stop trying to get me to do your bridesmaid duties for you. So this is all me, and I did my research, and these usually start off with how I met the bride. So Taylor and I go way back. I'm talking like ancient history. So get this, Taylor and I met at a chance encounter at a hospital in the 1900s. Yeah. And instead of coming up and introducing herself like a normal person, Taylor came up, leaned over my hospital bed, and whispered, I have so much to show you. So, all jokes aside, she is my sister, so that's not as creepy as it sounds. It's actually pretty cute, according to my mom. I don't really remember it. But she did spend the better part of the next 2 decades doing just that. She's shown me so much, and so I would like to share with you a few of the things that Taylor has shown me. So, number one, Taylor has shown me how to tell someone that they mean the world to you by hitting them over the head with a globe, which is something that she did to me. So that's how I would choose to interpret that circumstance, because any other way is like not really good news for our relationship. So no, another thing that Taylor has shown me is like how to be really careful with your choices. Like in high school, when she would need to borrow something to wear, and we would go through every item that I owned, only so she would choose the very first one I picked for her. On that line, she has shown me how handy it is to have someone nearby who's exactly your size and everything. You know, you need some sparkly sandals, got you covered. But no, in all seriousness, Taylor has shown me just how to move through life with love and grace, and how to approach adversity just with so much empathy and compassion. And if I'm ever nice, it's definitely because Taylor taught me how to be nice. No, I love her so much. She means the world to me. And that's definitely why I've always been so spiteful towards all of her boyfriends. We'll circle back to this. The next part of the speech I call When Taylor Met Preston. So, I don't know if my sister should enter the lottery or never engage in any luck-related activities ever again. Because if luck is an expendable resource, Taylor is through hers. She's done. She's done. I know a lot of you guys, it was on the webnet site, Taylor met Preston through Bumble, which is a dating app. But did you know that Preston was the first and only person she ever messaged? I know, right? Like everybody else, if you haven't experienced the trials and tribulations of dating apps firsthand, you definitely heard about it. Meanwhile, Taylor's over here like, that one, I think I'll marry him. So if luck is expendable, she's done with it. If she had any left, she used it up on his last name. So Taylor, definitely something that was discussed before their first date. I was like, no way, here we are. So that was nice. I do give my sister like some credit for just good judgment and discernment in picking Preston. He is pretty amazing. But she is not always the sharpest tool in the shed. Moving on to when Ashley met Preston. So my sister, blunder number one. She's like, okay, Preston, I want to prepare you. Just so you know, Ashley hates all of my boyfriends. I'm sure that didn't make him nervous at all. Blunder number 2, we went bowling. Now, I'll have you know I am both very competitive and very bad at bowling. So that's not exactly a winning combo for like fostering camaraderie. Although on second thought, bowling alleys do involve like a lot of potential witnesses, so that was probably like a safe move. No, but all jokes aside, against all odds, I guess, I did end up liking Preston, and we've had so much fun over the past couple of years, and now I really have come to just love him as a brother, and I'm so just thankful to have him as part of our family now. So that's nice. Preston, if you haven't met him, which I hope you have, your eyes wedding. He's just the most caring, kind person. No, Manuel and I were hanging out with him before we made the tryouts. So when he comes into the room, he like got out this like safe box full of all the letters that Taylor has ever written to him, and he was just like, I really want to like just meditate on our love, and I was just like, Preston, I really want to hate you, but like this is why I can't. But no, they're both just the sweetest people, which is why they make the sweetest couple. And they remind me of actually one of my favorite literary couples, in the spirit of Taylor being an English teacher. From one of my favorite books that Taylor introduced me to, Pride and Prejudice, Taylor and Preston really reminded me, if you've read the book, of Jane Bennett and Mr. Bingley, who are just like the sweetest people on the planet. So to finish this speech, I would like to end with a variation on what was said to that couple upon their engagement. So, to Taylor and Preston, I have great pleasure in thinking you will be so happily settled. I have no doubt in your doing very well together. Your tempers are by no means unlike. You are each of you so complying that nothing will ever be resolved on. So easy that every real estate agent will cheat you. And so generous that the love you receive from those around you will always exceed your expectations.